Well, I had to do another video because the last one didn't work out. I had accidentally put it on time lapse, and it was like I was really hyper on way too much coffee, so it was fast forwarding. So we'll do this again. I guess I already showed you how to do the dyes. I mixed a red violet and a yellow. So now I want to show you how to go about making a secondary and a tertiary to dye a set of swatches. So here we have, here we go, on here, these amounts will give you the color needed to complete a set from 1 to 8 in an 8 value swatch. That does not include the shades, just the 8 values. So what you're going to use, you'll use 3 ounces for one set of 3 by 18. If you want a double swatch, 6 by 18. These are your size of swatches. This will do your complete swatch here set. And the same is for 18, 12 by 18, 24 by 18, or up to a half a yard. So if you're going to do a half a yard of all 8 colors, you're going to need 4 cups of dye to produce that much. So this helps you there. So okay, so all you do is for a secondary, it's, where are we? We're going to use yellow and red violet. So this is yellow and red violet we want from this series here. These are the yellow ones here. Yellow and red violet. So for the secondary, we want equal parts, and I know that it's 3 ounces, so I'll take 1.5 ounces of each color, and that'll give me this orange. I'll do 1.5 ounces. You nurses will like this because these are the same syringes that you would use for a catheter at the hospital. Not that you like to do catheterization, but you like the familiarity of it. So, and now 1.5 ounces of the red violet. Now you simply go over to your jars and you do your measurements as according to the cards. Your number one value is 1/8, and so on and so forth till you get to the 1/8, and there's enough there to do your whole swatch. Now if you want it to do the same for a tertiary, which takes 3 parts to 1, you would choose whichever tertiary you want, whether it be, this would be yellow, red, violet, or you want red, violet, yellow. So the difference in these is that this has 3 parts yellow and 1 part red. This has 3 parts red and 1 part yellow. I don't know if you've seen that. 3 parts yellow, 1 part red. So since it only takes 3 ounces and we have to have everything divisible in 4, I'm just going to do 4 ounces. I'm not going to worry about that other one. It's just it's not worth me sitting down to figure it out. So I'll take 3 ounces of, I'll do this yellow. I'll take 3 ounces of the yellow and 1 ounce of the red. And I do that in the same way. I take 3 ounces of yellow. So these only hold 2 ounces, so I'll do 2 and 1. I could also use the side of use the cup, you know, but that wouldn't be much fun. I just like to play with these, so I'll do 2 ounces plus 1. It all doesn't have to be ounces. It could be teaspoons too, if you wanted to do 3 teaspoons to 1 you know, you could do that if you're doing a small amount. Now, so I have 3 ounces of yellow, and I'll take just 1 ounce of this. Bring it to the line. I can see where the empty part is there, so there we go. So now we have your yellow, red, violet, and we have your orange. And this is how we go now. Mind you, I would be throwing out 1 ounce, or I would be making a jar and I would still have 1 ounce left in it. Then I would have less to do the next time. However you want to do it, you know, you go ahead and figure out your way. But this way I just work out of 3 jars, or I might do some secondaries, and then if I do secondaries, then you know it's according to your Willie Mason jar system, you'll do half secondary and a half a primary, gives you a tertiary. It all works out the same way. So hopefully this one worked out, because I have to go now. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm sure there will be many.